What's up, duelists? Another tournament video. Yes, we got an 8-man going in the Discord. If you guys want to join the really big Yu-Gi-Oh Discord, I've been firing these 8-mans like almost once a night. Not really, like once every other night pretty much. And they've been a total blast. You guys have been enjoying the videos. The retention is much higher on the videos than your average like random DB gameplay. And I think for me as a semi-competitive or honestly competitive player, I enjoy playing in this sort of competitive setting a little bit more than just playing against random people who might just be trying out the format for the first time. Like, that being said, you know, there are some people trying stuff out in these tournaments like we are going to be doing today. The last time I played X Sabers, and that deck is garbage. And today I'm playing Quickdraw, which I think is a better deck than X Sabers. I've taken some ideas from Feng Shui, the 2 Thestalos, the Soul Exchange, the 1 Quickdraw. Pretty standard stuff. We're not doing anything too crazy today. We are on triple hamster. I think it's like the best starter in this deck, and I think I'm just going to hop into my game. I'm facing off against the powerful Coco Bird in round 1. He is a frequent winner of these 8-mans. He's always bringing some crazy stuff, and so I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what he's brought today, and I'm excited to play Quickdraw. It's been a really long time since I brought this to like a tournament setting, and so it's gonna be a good time. If you guys want to play in a bigger tournament, something even bigger than this, RBET Moreno Valley, and of course RBET Orlando. I'm just realizing now I've been doing this whole intro. Oh no, we got it. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, RBET Moreno Valley, RBET Orlando. You already know. I thought for a second there that I wasn't recording my screen, which would have been really silly. What is going on? Stop beating me at rock, paper, scissors, Coco Bird. I think I lost to him in one of these tournaments. Don't remember if I lost him in the Morphtronic one or not. He's on 42 cards. I know he was playing X Saber yesterday when we were doing this. My opening hand sucks, but such is life, I suppose. Yeah, this hand is really bad. Wow. This hand is shockingly bad. I think we're just in the territory where we have to like kind of set Dandelion and pray. It's either that or we like normal Card Trooper Mill 3 then attack. But I think it's just set Dandelion and pray. I think that's it. We might lose the game if he's playing X Sabers, because Fall Troll OTKs are crazy. But the only reason I think we might lose the game is because he's got 42 cards in his deck, and he was playing 42 card X Saber yesterday. Yeah, Giant Rat's kind of confirming that. This is good for us, though. The reason I didn't set Mirror Force, I'm going to be honest with you guys, is because I want a Black Rose Dragon nuke the field, pretty much. Now, he could have, I know he plays Fiendish Chain, and I know he plays Starlight Road, so he could have either of those cards. Something we have to be careful of, but wow, that was a good draw. That was a really, really good draw. Never mind. We can do a lot of different stuff now. I think we just try to blow up the field with Black Rose Dragon. And then force the back row, and then we can go drill. So I think that's the play. I think it's for sure the play, actually. So we're going to normal debris. I'm going to try to take my 2 for 2 here. I wish his monster was in defense. We'd go Red Dragon. Now, Red Dragon is very good against these Battle Recruiter style decks, but you know what? I'm going to go Black Rose Dragon and just gun it. Just shotgun it. Like, fuck it. We ball moment. Dandy 1, Black Rose 2. Alright. Cool. So, blow up the field. It was solemn. He wasn't going to solemn there. Wow. Interesting moment not solemning. And then we will quick draw, pitch Treeborn. And normally we'd have to think about Full Helm Knight coming down and eating our token for breakfast and special summoning back an X Saber, but he doesn't have an X Saber in his graveyard. So I'm like pretty confident just doing this and then just sending 2400 direct. I feel pretty confident about all this. Even if he has Gores, like we have Mirror Force, we have Dandy tokens for days. Like I feel very safe here. And I'm just gonna set the Mirror Force too, because there's really no reason at this point. Like we already used our Black Rose, and so we just want to get our defensive position going. Next turn, Drill Warrior is going to come back. He can add back the Debris Dragon, and we can start cascading our advantage from there. Here comes Rescue Cat. That's a non-issue, unless he has like multiple Fall Trolls. Then it is definitely an issue. We'd have to top deck something to get lucky there, but I think as long as he doesn't have multiple Fall Trolls, we're okay. That's where I'm at. Desk Koala, not what I was expecting. He's going to attack with both I'm just going to Mirror Force. I don't really want to give him that advantage. He might be on like Pot of Avarice and stuff. I don't think he has a lot of back row just because he set Solemn and didn't set anything else. So I don't think he has a lot of back row. Oh my god, what a draw. This deck is disgusting. I just want to say on record, this deck is disgusting. We're going to add back Debris Dragon. Yeah. We go main one. I'll send it with the drill. Actually, I should send it with the trooper too. Because, like, realistically, like, if he messes with my drill, I can avarice. Yeah, I'm going to send it with the trooper too. This is probably insane, but... priority 3, middle 3. Okay, we lose our board. That does suck. We do get a draw off trooper. And then we do actually get a... Oh my gosh. I love this deck so much. I'm going to avarice. Go ahead and start shuffling back my extra deck monsters. This guy, this guy. We'll shuffle back our 1 quick draw, so that's 3. And then I'm thinking Caius plus 1 Dandelion. Yeah, let's shuffle back 1 Dandelion. Just so our Foolish Burial and our mills are good. We'll draw 2 new cards. We drew Hamster Raikou. Not great, but... You know, we're running the risk of getting hit here by an Airbellum. That is annoying, obviously, but I think it's okay. We have another Black Rose locked and loaded. We've got Hamster to kind of wall out. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Actually, Thestalos here is, like, not that bad. It's just, I'm thinking about bringing back Treeborn, because if we bring back Treeborn, we do risk the Full Helm Knight. I think... the answer might just be Black Rose Nuke again. But either way, I should bring back the Treeborn, I think. I think I should bring back... It might be Black Rose Nuke again. It might not be, though. I don't really want to go Thestalos and, like, turn on a Gotham's E-Call. You know? I think he has Gotham's E-Call, and that's what he's, like, kind of... posturing. So I feel as though I want to clear his back row, and the most, maybe not the most efficient way to do it is set Hamster. If he does have Full Helm, like it's just bad for bringing back the Treeborn, but either way the Full Helm could run over the Raikou that we get, and it's just like it's not good, you know. He's viewing his extra deck. He's got to have a tuner somewhere. Like, so he's got to have at least a 3-star tuner. Yeah, there's a Full Helm. Okay, that's really good for him. At least. So he attacks the Treeborn. He gets to bring back the Airbellum. And he can make a Gotham's here. He can set up for a Gotham's E-Call. He's going to take 500. We're going to be able to set Raikou from our deck. And yeah, this is bad for us. This is legit bad for us, but well, maybe we can come back. Maybe he like goes Bionic or something and just sets up the Wow, that is not what I was expecting at all. We are going to clear that back row 10 times out of 10. We want to get that out of here. We're going to mill 3. It is bottomless trap hole. Okay, beautiful. And we do mill a monster, which is very nice. That means if the Hamster does go, we can avarice and still leave Treeborn Frog in the grave. He's just going to leave everything in play. I respect it. Honestly, I respect it. Kind of. Okay, how do we beat this board then? Caius is a good start. He's got 2 annoying cards, so if we Caius the Full Helm, we attack over the Airbellum. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. So I'm going to go Caius, activate, banish the Full Helm Knight. And then I'll go Battle Phase, attack over the Airbellum. And he's kind of in the same spot. Like, he has 4 monsters in grave. He can't avarice. He'll have to crash the Emmer's Blade. We don't really need to set the avarice, I don't think. I don't want to risk it into a potential Hyunlei. And I don't want to activate it, although activating it could find us a crucial piece of defense here. I think I'm good with just passing, honestly. I think we're going to need the advantage from having Dandy in the grave and Treeborn in the grave more than we're going to need whatever the fuck else this is. Like, this is Goyo Guardian. Sure. Like, steal my Caius, and then I can just Black Rose nuke, and then we're fine. He might even take the hamster. No, he's got to take the Caius for sure. Okay. So he wants the Caius. He's going to set a back row. Dude, he's drawing a lot of back rows here. Hamster not the best. Actually, unimpressed with having 3 of this card in my deck right now. Do we bring back Treeborn? Yeah, sure, fuck it. Nah, I don't want to bring it back, actually. I think leaving it in play is a liability. Because he has Goyo Guardian, he has maybe a Full Helm Knight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Debris Black Rose Nuke. And try that. Target Dandy. Okay, cool. So Dandy's going to get summoned. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm going to try it again. I could have gone for Red Dragon, but I think that loses to more. This obviously loses. Dandy 1, Black Rose 2. This loses to Starlight Road, but doesn't really lose to anything else. Okay, cool. Beautiful. And now that our graveyard has like a significant number of cards that are good, I'm going to Avarice again. And we're going to put back, I believe, Caius, Black Rose for sure. Debris, so that's 3 cards. And then I think I'm going to shuffle back probably, I kind of want to leave Card Trooper. I'm going to put back Titanial, so that's 4. And I don't really want to draw another Raikou or Hamster, so I'm going to put back Card Trooper as 5. That could be wrong, but I just don't want to draw another Raikou or Hamster because we have a bunch of that effect already. Trap does shoot, kind of dead here. I'm not even sure if it's worth setting because if we draw a Drill Warrior, we might want to pitch to it. So I'm actually just going to pass. Also, if we draw Gores, I kind of want him to be live, and I also want my Treeborn Frog to be live. Here's Howling Insect. That's laughable. He's going to run over a token. Next turn, we can bring back Treeborn. We can either go for Titanial or we can go for Thestalos. I think Thestalos is like, wow. Soul Exchange is great, too. I'll bring back Treeborn. Let's see. And we're up everything. We're up, like, all the cards in the world. We can actually Soul Exchange the Howling Insect and go into Titanial, and I think that that's exactly what I want to do. So I want to target the Howling Insect, and then I want to sacrifice these 2 and normal summon Titanial. Maybe he has Bottomless, maybe he doesn't, who fucking knows. And we'll just pass. We can't attack because of Soul Exchange. And that's it. That's all we can do. Don't want to set Trap Dust Shoot for the same reasons as last turn, basically. Here comes Howling Insect. That's going to run over the token. That's A-okay. It's totally chill. We drew Caius. That's probably going to be the game. Like, realistically. Treeborn's going to come back. We got a lot of value out of him this game, no lie. Here comes Caius. Caius is going to go ahead and target that Howling Insect. And I'm pretty confident switching the Titanial to defense here and then just swinging with the Caius. Because, like, if he has Mirror Force, he has Mirror Force. Okay, do we want to negate this? Yeah, fuck it. We'll negate it. Put him on 1 turn. I'll put him on 1 turn. Take 24. Pass the turn. Yeah, he's got 1 turn to figure something out. And we'll see if he was able to do it. Does he have a monster he needs to commit? Howling Insect gets him to Airbell him. Card's annoying. A lot of battle recruiters. Alright, Foolish Burial to draw. Not ideal, but not bad. We can get that last card out of his hand with Thestalos here. I'm pretty happy going for that instead of anything else. We'll just knock out that last card. Deal him 600 points. He didn't set Emmer's Blade. So the card he set is better than Emmer's Blade. Okay. No, alright, I get it. That card is better than setting Emmer's Blade. What do we think it is? Is it just another Emmer's Blade? It might be Giant Rat. I have no idea. It might be Raikou. You know what? It might be Raikou. Let's go ahead and just swing in and see what it is. It was Giant Rat. Okay. This has to come out in attack position, which is good for us. But it's also bad because he can go straight into Full Helm. We can force the Full Helm negate. We can't activate Foolish on Dandy because obviously the Full Helm will punish that. He can top deck a Book of Moon, which will get him somewhere. His Goyo Guardian's already used, so he'll have to have like a better level 6 to go for. Yeah, he has to go to this. We attack it. He negates. Yep. Main phase 2. No reason to set anything. Again, we already normal summon Thestalo, so we just pass the turn. I think we're okay into a lot of top decks here, but maybe not. He's viewing his graveyard. That is frustrating. He could have top decked a Book of Moon. I feel like if you play this deck, you have to play Book of Moon. Okay, creature swap. Yeah, that's okay. He just loses now. He attacks the Full Helm Knight. We take 1100. And then I believe, do we have game? No, we don't quite have game. Okay. Now we have game. Because we just go standby phase, bring out Treeborn, main phase 1, quick draw, pitch, Raikou. I'm like trying to think what we should show him, and I think that this is the best thing to show him. And we'll just make whatever. It doesn't matter, this is a game. So, yeah. Just go attack, and then attack directly, and we'll go to the next game. Okay. This matchup, I think, is hard. Like, I legit think this is a bad matchup. For a lot of reasons. Because Full Helm Knight is really good against us. I think the battle recruiters are pretty annoying. Outside of Caius, we don't have the best way to play through them. I guess Raikou's pretty good. Black Rose is pretty good. Okay, maybe the matchup's fine. Maybe I'm just wrong. I think the back row could give us some issues. Soul Exchange Vanities is very nice. I'm like pretty interested in that sort of thing. Yeah. I think Gores is really bad versus X-Sabers, because if they're ever attacking me directly, it's probably with an Airbellum, and well, I guess they can't really hand loop if he doesn't play Fall Troll. I don't think he plays Fall Troll, but I could be wrong. Brain Control might be sus. Bottomless is definitely sus versus X-Sabers. It's not a good card. A lot of people think this card is good versus X-Sabers. It's just not. Snowman is good. Snowman is better than like some of our other options here. I don't think Thestalos is going to be amazing in this matchup. I'm going to side one of him out for the Snowman Eater. I just don't want to get too bricked on Monarchs. Either that or I could go like side out Dust Shoot, side in the Cyber Dragons, and then do something like that. Like going second, Hamster's a good set, Raikou's a good set, Treeborn's a liability, Sangan's a bit of a liability. I think I might side out Sangan for the Cyber Dragon. I kind of want the second compulsory because we just don't have a lot of trap cards with this configuration, and we also don't have the best. Yeah, we just don't have the best interaction. So I kind of want like this and like the other crows, but I'm just not sure like how good that's gonna be. I also think Dust Tornado is pretty important because one of the ways we beat this deck is Black Rose, and to force that through, we do need Dust Tornadoes. So I think compulsory and the DD Crows are interesting. The Dust Tornadoes are also interesting. Yeah, this is a tricky one. I think we just send it back. Lone Fire into Titanium might not be it for this matchup. How does it look if I side these three out? And then we side in like Dust, DD Crow, compulsory, something like this. Not sure this looks good or not. I'm not sure you're supposed to ever side out Lone Fire Titanial. Because Titanial is so fucking good. I guess he has Cat into Cataster. So, like, that's annoying for Titanial. And I just want more interactive pieces. I don't remember which slot the Dust Tornado was in, but I'm pretty sure the DD Crow and the Dust Tornado were in the Titanial slot, so I would have drawn it, obviously. Okay, T-set. More set? More set. Wow. Okay, so we've got road. We've got a road, ladies and gentlemen. That complicates things. I think it's better to set the Raikou first. Then we'll set 2 and pass. This is a unique circumstance. We've either got a road or a solemn. Flip rat, that has to be okay. Normal another rat, that is solemn judgment. So hold up. Not solemn judgment, the Starlight Road. This is fine. I think we just let this attack through and then we pop one of his back row. And I'm gonna go after that one. We'll mill 3. Okay, gravity bind. Not what I was expecting. We are gonna get 2 tokens, which is really nice. Okay, he'll attack a token. I'm inclined to let this attack through. I'm just inclined to let it through. Okay, he passes. We draw another Avarice. Beautiful. Great mill of 2 monsters with 2 Avarice in hand. Everything is just kind of going up, you know? I think we just set the Nimble Mega. And we strongly consider blind dusting the 50-50 here, depending on what his play is. Emmer's Blade. Okay. I'll dust one of these on the attack declaration. Let's see what it is. We hit the road. Okay. That's pretty good. Activate Nimble Mega. He's going to lose 400. We are going to special summon Raikou in defense position. What are the chances he has double road? Yeah, he's not going to play into force, so he doesn't have another road. Okay, good to know. Really good to know. So that means what we break here is the last back row, because it's not another road, right? I don't actually know. I think it is the last back row, though. I think we should just get rid of the back rows. That was a bad mill. That was a bad mill. To be fair, we've diluted our deck. So, yeah, maybe I should have hit one of the monsters. I can't really do anything this turn. That's the issue. I'm going to pass. I might even let him run over the Raikou. I'm going to lure him into a false sense of security. I literally might let him attack over the Raikou. I don't care. If he has a tuner, it's really bad. He can go Hyunlei. But, yeah, he's checking his extra deck. It's not a good sign. Not a good sign. We managed to get through 3 back row. We managed to clear the road. But we need to impact this board in a meaningful fashion. I could have considered setting Torrential, but I really didn't want to get owned by Heavy Storm. That being said, what are the chances he has Heavy Storm here? Okay, that means he has access to Underground Arachnid, so he can go for that now if he wants to. I think he is going to go for it because he wants to get cute. Yeah, that's fine. He can equip one of my monsters if he wants to, or he can just attack. He's going to equip the hamster. So we can't Mirror Force when Underground Arachnid attacks. It's important to note. He's going to switch the Giant Rat. Yes, he's going to completely play around Mirror Force here, which is fine. That's totally chill. He's going to pass the turn. We're going to draw it for turn. We're going to pick up Debris Dragon. It feels unfair, honestly. He could have access to DD Crow, which is a potential problem. We have Torrential Tribute, and it still trades 1 for 1. It does suck that our Mirror Force is set here, and he's played around it the whole game, but I think it's still just too good of a thing to do. I'm gonna go Debris, target, Andy. Okay. So that's going to happen, and that means this is just going to resolve. Or we go Red Dragon. Hold up. Let me think. What does this guy do? This card attacks an opponent's defense position monster. So this can clear both rats, and it can keep our Mirror Force. We do lose our tokens, but I don't want the tokens to be there. Yeah, I don't want him to full Helm Knight take advantage of my situation. So we're going to Red Dragon, clear both rats, activate, destroy both rats. Main phase 2. I'm down to set Torrential Tribute because he didn't play into, like, he didn't play Heavy Storm. Oh, it's so bad if he has Heavy Storm because then he heavies the Undergrounds, takes my Red Dragon. I'll just take that risk. I'll just take that risk. All right, you know what? I'll just take it. I'll just take it. If that happens, then that happens. You know, if he has Heavy Storm, he has Heavy Storm. He's going to attack. It's okay. Can't do anything. He might have Book of Moon. Why the hell? Oh, 600. So he's taking 600 life points here. This card will be destroyed by battle. You can destroy the equipped monster instead. Oh, I didn't even know that that's how that worked. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Maybe I should have gone for Black Rose. But it's okay. I can just, like, blow this up with Torrential Tribute and be fine. Okay, Card Trooper. That's pretty good. So I go Card Trooper, Priority 3, Chain Torrential. So we're going to mill 3, Chain, Torrential Tribute. And we hit a Dandy too, which is fucking amazing. So we're going to get 2 tokens. We're going to be able to draw a card off Card Trooper. And then I can Avarice now too as well, which is very nice. Which I'm going to do, obviously. We'll go Avarice. Caius, Thest, Debris, Caius, Red Dragon. Does he have an out? If he has a DD Crow, we have a second Avarice. And if not, then either way, we have a second Avarice, which is really good. So we shuffle these. We still have that Mirror Force for full Helm Knight, potentially. We do charge a Light Brigade. That's pretty much a dead card at this point. We can play it, but there's really no point. I think I'm just going to Avarice again and leave Dandy. Because I just want to draw into something good. And I just want to, like, really, really overwhelm at this point. We're out most of our trap cards. I sided out the 2 bottomless, but we still do have those 2 compulsory, and we have additional DD Crows. Vanity's Fiend will be nice for next turn. I think we just pass. We just vibe. We chill, we vibe, and we pass. Can't summon another monster, so here comes full Helm Knight. That's chill. Attacks. And there's that Mirror Force that we saved, so good thing we hung on to that guy. Pretty important, I'd say. Potentially. Another back row. Well, what's Caius good for, right? It's either Caius or Raikou. Or Hamster. Has he used Torrential yet? He hasn't. I'm going to go for Caius because the threat of Gotham's Ecall is really annoying. We do have DD Crow, though. Alright, fine. Fine, I guess I'll go for the slower option, which I think is charge for Raikou. I don't think we want to go for the slowest option, which is set Hamster. But I think we do want to get a Raikou down. We want to next turn clear 1 back row minimum. And then potentially go from there. We're up a ton of cards, but full Helm Knight still really does pull them back, and so does Gotham's Ecall. But we have DD Crow for the first Gotham's Ecall. They might have a second one. That's my issue. Is that they might have a second Ecall, and they do have the 2 targets now. I didn't know that about the Underground Arachnid. I didn't even bother reading the card, which is, that's on me, let's be real. Okay, let's start things off with the obvious. Raikou, hit a back row. Mill 3. Chain Fiendish Chain, okay. We're not milling today. This is why Fiendish Chain is bad, ladies and gentlemen. we are just going to sacrifice that Raikou for Caius and target the other back row. Chain Book of Moon on Caius. Sure. Book still gets banished. And we can just pass. I mean, like, that's that. He has to have full helm or pretty much bust here. And even that is like, yeah, this is okay. This is fine for us. There goes Caius. No more back row, please. Level limit area B, okay. That is annoying. Double DD Crow's pretty good. Okay. Huh. I still have one Raikou left, right? I do. Okay, so let's set Hamster. I think that's better to set here. Then we'll pass. Level limit's really good, by the way. That card's actually keeping them in the game right now. I do need to find one of my payoff cards, either a Debris Dragon or a third Pot of Avarice or something to that nature, but there we go. That ought to do it. I'm gonna go get my Raikou first. Flip this, activate the effect. It stays in defense position because of... Wait, did I mill my third Avarice? I must have. I was not paying attention. I did mill my third Avarice, okay. Jeez, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, now I might deck out. God damn. How are we outing? So Raikou outs level limit, Snowman outs the monster. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is all fine. We just need to out the level limit. Like, that's the only thing we really care about here. So let's attack that token. Yeah, that makes sense. Clear the token. Set new back row. Additional Fiendish Chains here are annoying, but it's good because that means we're not milling. So I'm going to try to hit that level limit. Mill 3. Ooh, that resolving is not ideal for me, but whatevs. All right. Let's Caius a back row. Blind. I think that's what I want to do. It's either that or I want to make Stardust Dragon. I think I want to Caius a back row blind. So sack Raikou for Caius. Caius activate. Target that one. Like, normally you target the monster, but I have Snowman for the monster, so I don't care about the Airbellum. There goes Starlight Road. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Though that's gone, that means Black Rose Dragon will be sick nasty for us. Let's go ahead and try to remove that boy. Okay, we take those. We take those. Pass the turn. And I don't think we can lose. Although I've been wrong before. I've definitely been wrong before. We've been in a commanding lead the whole game in terms of like raw card advantage. We just need to convert that card advantage, which I think a lot of decks have difficulty doing. Torrential's still there, right? There's no way he plays 3 Starlight Road. Come on. There's no way. I don't believe it. Yeah. Yeah. And then we can safely go into Red Dragon for game, I believe. No, we can't Red Dragon here. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go Vanities. I think this is fine. Does expose us to brain control. But if he has brain control, he has to have like brain control plus like something that stops whatever the fuck it is we're about. You know? Torrential, Mirror Force are gone, so there's really no reason for me not to summon this. And there's really no reason for me not to attack with Caius and just check for things. And book the Caius, sure. I'll attack with Vanities and then Jiu-Jitsu Master, okay. That's fine. 1100 direct. I don't think there's a single card at this point that can get him out of this. Pot of Avarice. We got DD Crow. So, GG's. Yeah, once again, kind of demonstrating why X-Sabers is not a deck that you should play from in any meaningful capacity. Thanks. So let's figure out our next round. Who's up next? Okay, so let's check out the bracket we got. For a minute, I swear I'll answer your messages. I swear I'll answer your DMs. It will happen eventually. I haven't gotten around to like any of these DMs. I'm sorry, guys. It's just been a busy week. So we've got me versus the winner of Furman and Gooperman. Who won that matchup? Gooperman won. Okay, so Gooperman, I play you. Okay. Nice. So we got Quickdraw Dandy. Let's take a look at our deck again. Just reflect on that game. Yeah, everything kind of came together. I think the awkward part about the deck was definitely the triple hamster. It felt very bricky in the late game. It felt like they were clogging my draws. Even though I had card advantage, it felt like it wasn't meaningful because it was just dead hamsters. Like the Raikos definitely milled a lot of my power cards. Not that that ended up mattering because we resolved multiple avarice in game 2, and that kind of was really all it took. But I think like drawing like that versus a more real deck like Black Wings would definitely be more of a death sentence situation. So hopefully Gooperman is not playing Black Wings. I think we can take on a lot of different things, but Black Wings is definitely going to be a tricky one. It's going to be a tricky one for us. Good luck, have fun. What the hell? All right, we're picking paper. And we're down 0-2 in rock, paper, scissors. Brutal. Not fun, if you ask me. I don't know what he's playing because my match kind of went long. I didn't get a chance to scout. We've got Torrential to come back into the game. That's a good going second card. Torrential Dandelion is always nice. With our solid pieces of follow-up. Upstart Goblin doesn't bode well for us. I don't think our deck does well against the decks that are activating Upstart Goblin a lot of the time. Unless we open one of our nut draws, which, as you can clearly tell, we have not. But who knows? Who knows? What decks play Upstart? It's literally just like Black Wings and something else. Avarice, pretty bad here. We don't have a Miller. So I'm just gonna set Dandy, set Torrential. I'm not gonna complicate this too much. When you're going second, you don't have the initiative. Fish depth charge. Targeting my back row. Okay. This is not what I was expecting. This is probably like Mausoleum Fish. Something like that. This deck is good. It is good. I think it's legit. He can't beat me at 9,000 with a set monster in play. And then next turn, if he doesn't end on Stardust, we can just debris nuke. Okay, Deep Sea Diva. Yeah, this doesn't matter. Let's grab Skilly. Pretty sure. Yeah. And he can attack the set. He should attack the set monster first with Gilman. It's just a better play. Yeah. It's a better play. So we get 2 tokens. We do have Brain into Titanial for next turn. And he will kind of struggle there. He can make... I'm not really sure. Android, I guess. I just think their deck struggles versus Titanial in general. We could do that, or we could just make a Stardust Dragon. But I'd rather hold the Debris Dragon for like a comeback moment, rather than like this situation that we're in. What is he making now? Ally. Okay. I thought he would make Android, but I suppose it makes sense. Compulsory is really good. So it's Stardust, potentially, to pop the Ally, but then we do lose to the Arm Colossal. So I think going for Titanial is a little bit more intelligent. I'm going to Brain Control the Ally. And then I am not going to play around Gorse. I'm just going to deal as much damage as humanly possible. And if he has Gorse, he has Gorse. We have Compulsory for the token. So I'm not going to... Yeah, he has Gorse, fucking bitch. That is really annoying. Okay. Man, that's cringe. Okay. I'm trying to think if we can pulse the token in standby phase. And I think we do. And the reason I think we do is because, like, I don't want him to double tribute for Coelacanth. And that's where I'm at, basically. If I can keep him off Coelacanth, then I'm, like, chilling. He's viewing his extra deck, which is sus. That is not a good sign. That means he could potentially put Coelacanth out regardless. Which means he drew like Mausoleum or something like that. The situation is bad. I'm not gonna lie. I think this matchup is good for us, but I just think it's bad to be in this situation where, like, I don't know. Either way, I would have been forced to compulse the Gorse token, so that's why I attacked the Titanial instead, pretty much. It's like, even if he has a 2200 token, I can't let him Coelacanth. Okay, there's Instant Fusion. That does work. I don't think he can deal 82, though. And if he doesn't end on Starbucks Dragon, then we can Black Rose come back. Okay, here's Golden Flying Fish. You can tribute one other fish monster, then target one monster on the field. I can negate that with Titanial. Destroying his monster. He can Avarice here. This doesn't matter so much. That's a cool combo, though. Not something I expected. He's going to pass the turn. We've got Card Trooper. So I think it's just pretty clear we Black Rose Dragon nuke the field. And then get 2 tokens. Pass the turn. And we just try to keep him down. Gorse is down, so that's like usually his only piece of defense, and then as long as one more monster of ours hits the graveyard, then we can Avarice and we can try to set up something. Yeah. One more back row. That's got to be Fish Depth Charge. Or Torrential or some shit. I don't fucking know. Call of the Haunted, maybe. I don't know what that deck plays. Can't be anything too scary, right? They're viewing their graveyard for a long time. It's kind of telegraphing Call of the Haunted. Or maybe like Morphing Jar or something. What in the hell is that? That has to be Morphing Jar, right? Like, legit, it has to be Morphing Jar. Okay. Well, let's mill 3 first. I'll set double Avarice and then attack. Let's see it. Let's see what you got. It's Jar, right? Yeah, it is Jar. Perfect. So we get to draw 5. We drew Heavy Storm, which is good. Main phase 2, I am gonna... Main phase 2, whenever Dueling Book is done lagging. I'm gonna Avarice back everything except the Dandelion. We're gonna go Black Rose, Debris, Titanial, Gorse, and Thestalos. Draw 2 cards. Oh, we gotta shuffle first. Draw 2. Wow, that's funny. We drew Gorse and Thestalos anyway. And then we Heavy Storm. Just to get rid of all of his set cards. I don't want him to have any sort of like spell and trap nonsense. He's looking at his graveyard. He probably has like Call of the Haunted. Nothing you can really chain here. It's gonna matter. Solemn. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Well, whatever it is, I mean, like, he has to OTK me next turn, or else we can just Caius for game. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we lose this turn. That would be impressive. Upstart Goblin, making it even less likely that we lose this turn. Second Upstart Goblin. Yeah, I'm not upset by our position. I don't really know what it is that deck can do, especially after a certain number of the garnets are gone. One thing that's worth noting here is that Golden Flying Fish cannot be synchroed with Fishborg Blaster, so you have to synchro with something like Royal Swamp Eel, and it just gives you like these awkward setups where like maybe you've drawn the wrong garnets at the wrong time, and we're just setting back rows at this point, and it's like this isn't a winning strategy. It's just not. Yeah, it's just not a winning strategy. So one of those is Fish Depth Charge, and the set monster is a fish. Is it just high roll on Thestalos? Or do we soul exchange to bait the Fish Depth Charge? He's on more back row than I thought he would be on. Solemn Judgment is not something I expected. But I think we soul exchange to bait the Fish Depth Charge, because I'm pretty sure that's what he's about with this type of deck. He's probably going to chain the Fish Depth Charge here. I mean, that's what he's thinking about. Like, that's just... And then what do you pop? Like, you kind of have to pop Trooper. You also kind of have to pop the back rows. Yeah, so we're each going to draw a card here. I'm going to draw a card. I maybe should have gone for a different thing. But... I'm just gonna go for fucking game, right? No, it's better to Thestalos and hit a monster. Yeah, because that puts him on 0. I think. He should shuffle his hand here, but... Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see what we hit. Golden Flying Fish, so that's going to deal 400. So he can no longer use Mausoleum. And because Soul Exchange did resolve, we can't actually use our battle phase this turn. So we have to pass. But he can't use Mausoleum to bring out Coelacanth anymore. He has to use like Brain Control or something. Which he could have, I mean, it's realistic. Again, though, he just has to have a lot. That card doesn't do anything. Unless he has Return. Okay, he could Gold Sark, Coelacanth, and then Return. I don't hate it. Gold Sark DDR, maybe? No, DDR doesn't... Oh, DDR might get him there. Hold up. Because he still has one more pitch. I don't think he can make Stardust plus Arm Colossal. Okay, here's Golden Flying Fish. That's the normal. No Solemn. This can destroy one card on the field. Priority, sack, target Thestalos. Sure, that's fine. Battle phase attack. This is going to get Mirror Forced from us. Here comes the Fish Depth Charge, maybe? We chain the third Fish Depth. We pop the back row. Trap Stun. Not what I was expecting, but okay. There's one Dandy Engrave and one in hand, so there's really no reason to charge, except to hit maybe Treeborn. I'm going to go for it because I do want to Avarice. So I'm going to mill 3. Beautiful. We'll grab Raikou. Pardon me, folks. I had to cough. Yeah, just beef Dandy. See what we can do with this. Trap Stun is not what I was expecting. He has a lot of back row. He searched Coelacanth. Does he have a way to summon it, though? Oh, that's super funny. So I think I'm just going to Black Rose nuke. I think that that's just like the safest here. Keep him off everything. Keep him off a potential Vanity's Fiend, a potential whatever the fuck cards he might have. I could also Ancient Fairy Dragon. To gain even more life points. Not a terrible idea. I think Black Rose Nuke is still just safest. Dandy 1, Black Rose 2. Cool. We get 2 tokens. And actually, what I'm going to do here is because he used Gold Sark last turn, end phase, I'm just going to discard Dandy and keep my Gores live. And just have 4 tokens. And then next turn I can go for like Caius or some shit and just win. I'm getting a good look at his deck. Okay. Trap does shoot. My hands have been like shockingly really bad, but we win this game because we just double sack for Gores and attack. Yeah. He can't stop it. That went well. I don't think like this matchup is particularly great for us, but I don't think it's that bad. Dust Tornado does a lot of heavy lifting versus Mausoleum, and he's not on the frog stuff, so like DD Crow isn't really like all that spectacular either. We can just play like a pretty standard fair game here, and it should be good enough. We have to be kind of careful of his Vanity's Fiends. Those cards are fucking annoying, but like we have Raikou Hamster, so it's just like what are you gonna do, you know? And we can also use his own Mausoleum against him to summon our own Vanity's Fiends, or our Caius, or Thestalos, or even our Titanial, or our Gores, so it's fine. Copium, it's totally chill. We're going second. I'm going to side out a Hamster. I'm going to side out... Honestly, Bottomless doesn't seem that good. Probably good enough. I don't know. Yeah, Bottomless doesn't seem that good. Maybe it's 1 average. Titanial is really important. Card Trooper is sort of important. How many cards is this? 5? We have to set out 1 more card. Might just be Sangan. He's kind of whatever. I don't know. I don't know, folks. I feel like this matchup, it comes down to like how well he draws. He's functionally playing an FTK deck. Like if he goes first and he just has Mausoleum Coelacanth, it's probably going to be impossible for us to win, especially with hands like this. But at the same time, like, that's what it is. You know, he's playing a combo deck. And, like, if he draws the combo, he draws the combo. And if he doesn't draw the combo, I want to be best equipped to deal with it when it does happen. Because eventually it's going to happen. This isn't too bad if he goes Mausoleum Coelacanth turn 1. Looks like he's not going to, though. Still pretty surprised by all this. I think it's still just... the obvious set Dandy pass. Don't worry about it too much. We have Debris Nuke next turn. And that should clear. He's gonna Nobleman of Crossout. Well, alright. That's interesting. I'll say it's interesting. I won't say it's good, but it's definitely interesting. Royal Swampio, okay. He's sided into this like sort of stun deck, which is interesting. Yeah, probably looking to spam the spot removal, the good spot removal. Sets a new back row. Okay. Weird champ. Yeah. Set Hamster pass. He can make Starbucks Dragon, but if he does that, then he's like... he could also have, like, Fish Depth. He could go for Fish Depth or, like, Golden Flying Fish, but then he's just sacking a dude to deal with my dude, and I'm like, that's probably fine for me, honestly. I don't want to set the Typhoon because, like, yeah, here's the golden flying fish. Like, that's fine. He should make Stardust Dragon here. Like, this is actually a bad play, but he's still representing fish depth this way, so it's like, it's fine to a degree. Right, Dandelion, amazing draw. I think we just set it and we pass. Like, I just want to blow up the field with the Debris Dragon. Like, I don't want things to get too complicated, you know? Like, we've taken a lot of damage, which is bad, but I don't know, man. Like, let's see it. Let's see you use the second knock or something. Let's see you use the fish depth or the flying fish to pop my monster. Here's a second flying fish. He's going to do it, pop my Dandelion. I'm going to get 2 tokens. And I'm going to feel pretty good about that. No cat. Sure. There goes my token. Alright. Fish depth will interrupt our play. I can't lie. It will. Pog champ. What a good draw. Okay. Let's just run it. 3x. 3 monsters. Nice. I didn't want to draw more monsters. Let's attack this dumbass card. What are you going to do? Oh, just lose your monster? That's pretty good. Now I can take this as an opportunity to set Typhoon. Because now the Typhoon will be chainable whenever he goes for whatever card it is he needs to go for. So we have Typhoon to interrupt Mausoleum. We have board control. He has no monsters. I think this one is looking good for your boy. Lone Fire is bad because we have Titanium in hand. So there's that. I would like to go for Debris Dragon, but the issue is, then what? Do we just 2-turn clock him? What's our comeback play? I want to win the game next turn, so I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to Debris Dragon, target Dandy. And just see where this goes. Does he have Solemn? Like, what's he going to do about all this? Okay. Torrential Tribute now. Sure. And we get to draw a card. Very nice. Not the best draw, but we had to play through that at some point, right? Just pass. Man. He can't, like, really effectively do things. That's what I like. Here's Deep Sea Diva. That is annoying. That is not a card I wanted to see. Oh, it's so cringe. I lose both my cards here. He probably has Trap Stun. That's why he's just, like, full sending. Man, that's whack. Okay, what are we making with this? 5-star guy. Android. Okay, whatever. We can play through that. I would love to draw a Pot of Avarice. I would love to draw a Pot of Avarice. Fuck off, dude. Trap Dust Shoot? Sure. Be my guest, actually. I don't know what you take with that. Raikou? Like, literally, like, my hand doesn't do anything. So, there's just no reason to take anything here. Like, it just doesn't, my hand doesn't do anything. What's he gonna go for? Raikou, yeah. Like, okay. Like, I don't care. Sure. I think just set Treeborn is good. And pass. Because, like, even though we run the risk of drawing the second Lone Fire, I kind of want to keep the Lone Fire in case we find a way to, like, ditch this and then bring it back. Or in case we find, like, Avarice and we shuffle back the Dandelion. Like, the Lone Fire will be good later. Next turn, well, yeah, next turn for sure, because we can brain control. So like we can Typhoon into brain control, take his guy, and then Treeborn comes back, and then we can double tribute for Titanial, basically. The only issue is if he has like fish plus fish depth charge, we'll have to actually end phase the Typhoon. And we are going to take a ridiculous amount of damage, so it's not good. Instant fusion, not what I was expecting, but okay. Sure. Here comes fish guy. No, Carbonella. Interesting. If he double tributes for Coelacanth, he has 1 discard. This doesn't make any sense. That card can't attack. For Vanity's Ruler. Okay. That's not really what I was expecting, but it's fine. I can just draw another Raikou, right? I have 2 Raikous left. Do I want to end phase Typhoon? No, not really. Oh, what a draw. What a beautiful, beautiful draw. I'll try it. I'll go Debris, Trooper, Raikou, Caius, Buster. Alright, cool. Debris, Trooper, Caius, Raikou, Hamster. I'm just thinking about this now. I probably should have sent the second Caius because I have brain control, but it's all the same, right? I didn't shuffle back Dandy. I was supposed to shuffle back Dandy. That being said, what can I do here? Nothing, really. I guess I just got to brain control his monster. Try this. He might have Solemn. He doesn't. Okay, that's good. So he doesn't have Solemn. Let's just go ahead and send it for 25. That's some really solid damage here, actually. I needed to connect with something. Sacrifice, set, quick draw, and then I can Foolish Burial something, but there really is no point. I'll just set Solemn and pass. I know this is making my Treeborn dead. I know it's making my Treeborn dead, but I just have to have Solemn down in case things get weird, champ. Okay, sets a new back row. Not what I was expecting. Avarice again. Standby phase, alright. Fish depth charge. Targeting my monster. The hell? If I Solemn this, I can actually bring back Treeborn, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to Solemn this. He gets a token, and then I'm going to Typhoon, just blind, I guess. Hits Road. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting at all. Main phase 1. What's the best way to handle this situation? I think it's go for Titanial. I think Titanial is better. And then just attack over his token. I don't know why you tried to do that in the standby phase. That didn't make a whole lot of sense. I can Foolish a monster here and then Avarice, but I think that's really silly. I think just Titanial surviving is good enough. I think we can just pass. I have no idea what his last back row is. I legit have no idea. Because like another fish type charge would have got used for sure. Okay, now we can really take over the game. So we can go Lone Fire, activate. Bring out another Lone Fire. In defense. Foolish something, Avarice something. Yeah, it's got to be foolish something, average something. So we'll foolish sending. It doesn't really matter what we're going to foolish here. I'll just send it debris, I guess. And then avarice, leave treeborn. Okay, so we'll go lone fire at the top, debris at the top, quick draw, dandy, and Caius. And then draw 2 cards. We drew dandy. That is really fucking unlucky. But, you know, here we are. Out here vibing. I'll go for the 2800 direct. His last back row has to be trap stun. That's what it has to be. That's the only thing that makes sense, is that it's trap stun. And in that case, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, GG's. GG's. So that went well. That went well. And hopefully we can finish this next match in time, because I have to leave in 25 minutes. So who am I playing against? I guess we're figuring out the bracket real quick. Jonah beat Barking Seal, so I play Jonah. I'll tell him the time constraints in the match. Cool. Hype. Wow, we actually made it to the finals versus some decks that I think are pretty challenging. I think X Sabers is historically a not great matchup for. Is this him? This has got to be him. Are you Jonah? Yeah, it's got to be him. Okay, good luck, have fun. Sick. So we made it to the finals. Can we win a rock, paper, scissors? We can. Wow. So luck is kind of on our side today. I think our opponent last 2 games not seeing Coelacanth. It's kind of par of the course for that deck. Holy shit, this hand's crazy. Yeah, this hand just works. So we go pitch, special, get 2 tokens. Normal lone fire activate, sacrifice, go get lone fire. Lone fire activate, sacrifice, go get titanium. And then I will synchro here into Drizzy Drill. And then activate, and I'll probably pitch Card Trooper. It's the least likely thing that I'm going to commit. I'll set bottomless and I'll pass. Next turn, unless he has Royal Oppression or like Herald of Orange Light, we're getting Drill Warrior back, and then we should be okay. I don't know what he's playing, so I guess we'll figure it out. Man, this tournament has been, it's been very taxing, because like these are not matchups I'm used to playing, and so I'm like thinking about him. I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm doing the right things, but I'm kind of getting rewarded. X Sabers has always been like historically a bad matchup for this deck. Like I think Jeff Jones, when he won the Shonen, he was sideboarding 2 Gotham's emergency calls just because that matchup was so bad. Oh fuck me, dude. We're gonna bottomless that. I don't want to lose my Titanial. I feel like Titanial is just too important. That is not what I was expecting, but just get that shit out of my face. Basically, I'm on a tear right now. Drill Warrior's coming back, baby. 3 back row. Okay. So Drill Warrior's going to add back something for me. I don't know what it's going to be. It's got to be Dandelion. We got to get the token looping going. Man. It's always tough seeing that much back row. She summoned DD Warrior Lady into my board. Was probably going to attack the Lone Fire. I think the answer is to switch the Titanial. No. The answer is to banish Drill. And then on Dandy Summon, priority activate Lone Fire, I think. Yeah. So we'll go Drill, effect to banish. Let's see what he wants to do. Okay, so that's going to get banished. Pitching Dandelion, Dandy effect. On the token summon, priority on summon. Activate Lone Fire, sacrifice a token, and then we'll go get our other Dandelion. This is such a liability, holy shit. Okay, we haven't normaled yet. I think the answer is just attack. No. We got a Caius, I think. Yeah, we got a Caius. So in order to Caius, we're going to sacrifice the Lone Fire, normal Caius. Caius will activate, targeting that back row. Hopefully this just goes through. If there's a Torrential Tribute, I mean, like, we get our tokens, we get Drill Warrior going. That's a really, really good one to hit. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's go. Let's go, baby. What decks played DD Warrior Lady? Oh, I can taste a W. I can taste a W. Ooh, I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. That was a lot of back row, wasn't it? Okay, I'm going to side in Snowman Eater. I'm going to side in Vanity's Fiend, Soul Exchange, and I'm going to side in Dust Tornadoes. I don't know what the hell he's playing, but I think these 6 cards should be okay versus just about everything. So we're going to side that way. I'm going to side out. Going for second. I don't even know what I'm playing against. Damn, I'm going to side out maybe Dust Shoot if he's got that much back row. Dust Shoot is so good, though. But I am going second, so I'll just side it out. Whatever. I'll side out, I don't know, Sangan. I've been siding him out a lot. I'll side out DD Crow. Obviously not going to be very good versus most of the DD Warrior Lady type decks. I'll side out a Thestalos randomly. I don't know. I don't know how good that is. I might even need to leave him in because of the Soul Exchange stuff. And then I'll maybe side out a Debris Dragon. I don't fucking know. I really don't know how to... I'll side out Charge, maybe an Avarice. I don't know. Versus DD Warrior Lady deck, do I want Titanial? I don't know what's up. You know, I don't know what's up. All right. Future Fusion? Okay. That's scary. That is really scary. What fusion? Oh. It's dragons. Okay. All right. Not good. He is going to go double red med. I should have left in my Crow probably. Yeah. Okay. No, this is cool. We can beat this. If he goes double red med, we can beat this pretty easily, I think. Yeah. Gold sarcophagus. Okay. That's not doing him any favors either. There's Gold Sark for return. Wow. That's new. I've talked about playing return in this deck before, but I've generally bricked on it when you don't open Future Fusion. That being said, he went first and he opened Future Fusion. So here we are. Kind of in an interesting setting. He didn't send Totem Dragon, which I normally always send Totem Dragon with this deck. He's going to set 2 back row. He thought for a very long time about setting 2. He only's bringing back the 1 Red Eyes, though. Drawing the second Lone Fire is not ideal. I'm going to try to answer his back row as best as possible. I'm going to set Super Nimble and nothing else. If he has the Drago, then I lose. And Phase Legacy, okay. That's good. That's a good sign. That's turn 1 on return. Turn 1 on Future Fusion as well. So he can bring out a guy, right? He's going to bring out probably Wyvern. Okay, that's legit. That's fine. I'm going to try to Raikou pop his set back row and then figure it out from there. Interesting he's on Legacy. He might not even be on Starlight Road if he's on Legacy and Return. This is going to be a hard one to win. I'm recognizing it now. Okay, Red Eyes attacks. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves a Ryko. Easy clap. And this is going to activate, targeting the set back row. We're going to mill 3. It was bottomless. Very nice. We milled 3 monarchs, or 2 monarchs and a vanity speed. Okay. Well, one way or another, I think this game will be over quickly. I just think it'll be really difficult for us to come back from like specifically royal oppression or specifically something of that nature. Solemn judgment. But I think we can win this game. Jeez, dude. 2 back row. Okay. If this Black Rose Dragon resolves, we win. If it doesn't, then we lose. And I'm just gonna risk it all on this. So I'm gonna go foolish, send dandy, get some tokens. I almost sided out of debris. Would have been really bad. Okay, let's see if he has it. Debris, activate, target dandy. Yeah, royal oppression. What are you thinking about here? You just solemn this. Like if you have solemn, there's nothing to think about here. You have to solemn this or you're solemning Black Rose, but it's better to solemn this. Oh, it's always better to solemn this. Now there are options for us that involve Red Dragon if he didn't have back row. But the issue is he has back row. And I refuse to play around like real shit. Compulsory on the Debris Dragon. Okay, so we get back dandy. That's fucking insanely good for us. I can set torrential. I'm not going to set compulsory. I'm just going to pass. He summons 5 head. He gets the what's the card? Return. The card off return. Or he gets return from Gold Sark. So this gets summoned and then Gold Sark. I'll do this first. I'll do this here. I'll activate torrential. This does just work, and then if he wants to commit more, Future Fusion also gets destroyed. Yeah, Future Fusion is also destroyed. He has that return though, so we have to be careful of that. But I don't think it's an issue, because like he gave us back the Debris Dragon. He can never set return into Debris Dragon. Unless he just goes like end phase this turn, bring out Red Med. But then we can go Lone Fire Titanial Crash. This has been a really interesting game to navigate. Very interesting, I'll say. Because he's had such an insane advantage from the first turn of the game, but somehow we're okay because we've had like a couple of sweepers that were very forcing. Setting multiple here, that is so risky. He has to have Solemn or Road. Yeah, this has to be some sort of like signification. Wow, really horrible draw there. Well, we only have one play, so I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to try it. He knows we have it. And so, yeah, either he has Road or he doesn't. Or, nah, this is it. Candy 1, Black Rose 2. Chain, okay. Chain return. That works. That works. That does work for him. He gets all his wyverns in the grave. But it resets our situation at the very least. So this destroys everything. And we could be a lot worse off. We need to get lucky here, I think, to have a chance, but I've been in worse situations, I suppose. We're actually up a card right now till he decides to activate the wyverns, which I'm assuming he's gonna do at some point. I need to draw another Debris Dragon. Set back row. Huh. It's been a game, you know? It's been a game. Just one Red Med, wow. Giving us a lot of respect, honestly. More than we probably deserve. I kind of want to compulsory that red med. And I kind of want to get this stuff going and get my other dandelion. So I'm going to go activate Lone Fire, sacrifice a token. Or does he want to let me do that? Oh, he's going to Solemn Lone Fire. Pang. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll just fucking compulsory this shit. And then set bottomless. And then pass. If I get one opportunity to attack him directly with this Titanium, I win. That's all I need. So normal masked, okay. Banish for red med, okay. Priority. Yes. Chain. So we'll bottomless this stupid red med. He gets to bring out one of his wyverns, but that's really it. That is annoying though. We have an opportunity here to top deck Caius for game. Unless he has the third red med. If Caius is winning. He normaled, so he can't use the wyvern effect. Yeah, I need to draw Caius here. One time. Not quite. Not quite. We still have some opportunities. So, like, let's say he clears token. Emphase brings out red eyes. It's better that we set hamster. I think. I don't even know, actually. Yeah, I think it's better that we set hamster. Drawing this Titanial fucked me this game. If I didn't draw Titanial, I definitely would have won this game, which is fucking crazy because opponents had literally Return, Solemn, Future Fusion on the play, like fucking the absolute nuts. But it's very frustrating, but that's the nature of the deck. You're going to draw Titanial some percentage of the time, and I'm assuming he's also drawn some of his bricks in his hand as well, because no cards were being played last turn. I think the smartest play from him here is just to attack over the token and then Emphase bring out the Red Eyes Darkness Metal. And I think that that's like how he should plan to take over this game. Normally this matchup's much harder. If you're playing my list, I usually have Royal Oppression. I usually have Rivalry of Warlords. I'm not usually playing like gimmicky cards like Legacy or Return. I'm usually playing like the more serious floodgates that are just like absolutely insane versus plants. So like when they do spend all their resources on the red eyes, then they have to deal with the follow-up. That's insane. That is not what I was expecting at all. That is not a good play. It's just genuinely not a good play. So we can activate the Nimble Mega. He's going to take 300. And we're going to be able to grab Raikou, which is very good. Yeah, attack the Raikou. Be my guest. Give me an opportunity. Mill 3. And we hit Dandelion. That's insane. I honestly deserve that for that play. That play was not good. Yeah, and we have Titanial. GG's. Crazy one. Crazy one. Let's fucking go. Quickdraw wins it. Quickdraw wins it through the gauntlet, baby. Through the gauntlet. Wow, what? Maybe I underrated the deck. Maybe I underrated the deck. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to smash like and subscribe if you liked this type of content. And of course, I'll see you guys at RBET. If you guys want to play in these tournaments with your boy, join the Discord in the description below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.